Olina maido mukose na musoga obeninze 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 mbeliwe joyena nkole kobe joyena mbe joyena nkole kobe joyena mbe kobe joyena nkole kobe joyena mbe kobe joyena kobe joyena nkole baby 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 baby, 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 baby. Bintu byokola nebyankuba amaisogo nagankuba embeera dumne dankuba byokola nebyankuba embeera dumne dankuba iwe baby, 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 baby. Baby, baby, joyena nkole, kobe joyena mbe, kobe joyena, kobe joyena, kobe joyena nkole, chokoba.
Hey. And well, that song reminds me of my Musoga Madam back in the day. And what a jam, what a jam. We used to dedicate those songs to our people from that side. A very good morning, Maro. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Morning to you.
Good to have you on Good Morning Uganda.
It's my pleasure.
And I don't know, how have you been, Maro? Maro the Great is live with us here.
Yes.
I wonder, how have you been, Maro?
I've been all right.
Okay.
I've been all right.
Hey.
I've been, yes. I would say life has been life. You know, sometimes there's ups and downs, and there's lessons, and also, you know, so I've been learning a lot from life.
Okay.
First of all, learning on, in the field of like being a parent and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I left Uganda to take care of my daughter. So. Yeah, it's been a roller coaster, but I learned a lot about parenting.
Okay.
Yes.
And speaking, you've actually mentioned the fact that you've been away from Uganda, and many of your fans were really asking, where is Maro the Great?
Yeah,
Where
true.
is Maro? And last year when you returned, was it for Roast and Rhyme?
Yes.
There were lots of people who were excited about that, and many
100%.
up to today are wondering, where had Maro gone? Was he releasing music where he was? Was he only focusing on family at the time? First, take us through that.
Well, it's harder to really push music when you're far away, because it's like when you need heat, you cannot be far away from the heat. If you want to, you have to be closer to the fires. Yes, exactly. So I felt like when I was pushing music from Germany, people heard it, but they never really took that much, you know, I don't know, interest in it, because it's not really speaking to them, because I'm not there physically. Because if I come here on TV and I talk about my song, it really counts a lot than when I just send it to you.
True.
Yeah, and when you send, sometimes from the diaspora, everyone thinks it's coming with something. So
they think there's a lot of money.
But when you are here and they see your hustle, no one really needs your money. They actually understand that you are really here and you're pushing music. But besides that, to answer your question, I was releasing music. I had a song called "Bring It On," which was a song about, you know, like I love beef also. They should beef me or something like that.
And Maro, let's talk about you know, you being the R&B Chabazinga.
Yes.
And over the years, you've inspired lots of young talent today.
Absolutely,
and the Busoga region is now producing top talents, of course.
100%.
And every time you sit down with them, they will tell you, we looked up to Maro and during the time, because now people started appreciating Lusoga through music, and now the boys are also coming in doing the same thing. How hard was it? Because I can't believe, I wouldn't say it was easy during your time.
It was like sacrificing actually yourself. You're putting yourself on the cross, because the time when I said, hey, I'm a Msoga and I'm singing Lusoga, you at campus, you speak English like I speak. Everyone expects you to be from somewhere else, and you know what they are talking about when they say, oh, that's a Msoga. They're dissing every Msoga guy you are close to, thinking you are not a Msoga. So when I say, hey guys, actually my name is Magada Ronald and I am a Msoga, and this is my music, and I forced them to listen to it. I went to many other people I gave my music to. They told me, you know, why don't you just push that music from Busoga, because here no one is going to really understand it or give a damn about it. But you know, music is music. It has no language, no, I don't know, no shape, no anything. So eventually people loved the songs and they loved the brand as Maro. And that was all, but it took a while, because there was a lot of like rejections and all that. And
you've mentioned something to do with the brand Maro. Interestingly, now we don't only have brand Maro, we have Maro the Great. One may wonder, and also on the screen you can easily see, our dear viewer, that it's one-on-one with Maro the Great. So one may wonder, how do we turn? How do you change from Maro to Maro the Great?
Well, when I was in Germany and I was looking at what they were talking about me. For the first 6 months, it was like, oh, he's run away, he's gone, he's scared of the new boys and whatever. It crossed my mind that I don't talk about myself that much. I don't blow my trumpet. I looked at my career when I came out 2010. From 2010 until 2020, I was active. I started doing concerts in 2013. The only time I paused was 2016. So when I looked at my resume, I realized, oh, I've been great all the time and I've not been taking the credit. So I decided to add the Maro the Great. And yes.
Okay. And Maro, I like the fact that you've been there in generations of music here. Now we have music that is also being pretty much pushed on social media. You've been through the mainstream hustles where you have to run with a CD to a radio station.
100%.
You have to call a presenter and beg him.
Do you remember the mini DV? That's how you brought a video onto TV.
And you have to beg the presenter to first accept your music.
The trick was, they wanted the mini DVs also. So when they play your song, if you're lucky, it stays in the system. But if you're not lucky, that mini DV is gone, because they need it. So, yeah.
and if you do look at the emerging music trends, where are we as a country? Of course, many people have come out to criticize some of the young talents because their music seems to be one for it's just a beat. It's not more like the kind of music that you produce with the legends you're with in your era, that we can still listen to a song that, let's say, you produced in in 2014, 2015, and we can still stand up and dance. Today someone performs a song in August 2024, today you can't play it in 2025.
I understand. I think it's when you produce music and your goal is just to make it. You don't have a goal of like, I have a story to tell, or like I have something special I want to show my people. Many people who have like come to the industry nowadays have come to really like, they want to make money. They want to make money, but when we started, I think most of us wanted to be like someone who was on TV, but not to get their monies, because they were not, apart from Jose Chameleon, who said, no million, no chameleon. Yes,
he was straight to the money.
I remember that he was straight. And then also Bebe Cool, when he said, I cannot sing without live instruments or whatever. Those people branded themselves that way, but most of us were looking at people who were singing from their soul. For example, me, my biggest inspiration was and still is Maurice Kiria. And it was a dream come true to do a song with him. But in that moment, when I was starting, I didn't think, oh, I want Maurice Kiria's car. He was driving a Beetle. Yeah, it's not, for you, when you're thinking about a dream car, you're not thinking about it, but you're thinking of how he portrays his message and how he packages. Okay. So you want to package, you want to tell people your story. I wanted to just, so I write my own music, and that's the reason, because my music is supposed to come from my core. So I cannot just release a song just because. Even right now, I came back, but I don't want to release music just because everyone is saying, now Katugenda Kola Oche. Because there's a lot of guys. Yes, they are there, but what are they telling me, and what am I telling them, or what am I telling my crowd? Okay. When you talked about comparing the industries, gotten a chance right now, I flew in from Zambia. So Zambia, I can see that Uganda is far, but again, Uganda is far into their heads. We are so much into our heads. Like we want to do things for ourselves, like inside. Nowadays, the industry doesn't even call for all stars. If you have noticed, everyone is individual. Individual, pushing their own. And if you are supporting, you are supposed to be part of a crew. Like if I am posting, for example, King Saha, another person will be like, okay, now that one is this side. So that's, there's also the politicking here and also there. That if you mix that and everything that is going on, it is bad. But I know nothing comes without, maybe they say bloodshed, or like tearing down. So. And Maro, there's this conversation about mental health in the music industry. We've lost so many artists to depression over the years in the country, and it's not only us. Many creatives face those silent battles world over because of the fact that they have a big name out there, their music, you know, whatever they do, people are monitoring. However, when they are alone, no one is there to listen to their battles. I don't know, you know, if you've ever gone through such a phase. How did you go through, you know, that bit of, you know, depression? Have you seen other people go through the same? And what kind of advice would you give to a young creative out there? The thing is, you can see these people even right now. I have friends that I see, and I know that this is depression, but the first step of healing is accepting. So many people don't accept it, because in Uganda there's no depression. In our minds, it's not existent. Black people, we don't think there's depression. But until someone hangs themselves, you're like, he was talking about it many times that he wants to go. And that's when we react. But most of the time we need to actually accept that people, when they say that we are, you know, they are dying or inside, we should listen to them. Because most of the time we are not listening to people when they say. We need to also read the signs, and I think depression also comes from not having self-esteem. So like I told you, the first 6 months when I was in Germany, what I heard from television and all interviews that I made, everyone was like, Bakuwasa. That's what they started. So they were crucifying you for any decision you make. Until it was like 6 more months in, and then no one was hearing my new song, no one was hearing my voice. They started playing my songs in clubs. Every day I get a video, I get a call, hey, they are playing your music here, are you back? And then they started saying, we miss you. So the narrative changed from Baku Wasa, to we miss you. To we miss you. And then I was like, oh yeah, so I was depressed for nothing. I just had to have the confidence and say, you know what? I am great, and that's where the Maro the Great comes in. All right, and as we're summing up with the conversation, Maro, I wonder, what do you have for your fans? 2025 is here, and then of course, are you open for bookings? Do we expect a concert some time to come? First, take us through your your future outlook of 2025. All right, now that I'm back in Uganda, I would love to do more concerts and more shows. And I don't care. You can call me, you can talk to me, because if you go on Instagram, it is Maro the Great, and anywhere else, Maro the Great. You can write to me in the inbox. I will find it, or my management will find it, and we will talk. And I'm also in talks with several promoters, and we are looking at doing a Maro the Great Maro concert. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And of course, to the people within the country that are so much fans of the R&B Chabazinga, please do note that he's doing some cooking. He's in the kitchen. 2025 looks very promising from his side. And well, of course, for those that attended Roast and Rhyme last year, I think you saw the bit of live performances, and it kind of gives you a room. And I like because I had my sisters who attended the show, and they missed Maro, so they wanted to be part of the entire day.
People showed me a lot of love. People showed me a lot of love, but I also knew what I was coming to do.
Okay.
So if you look at all all the shows of Roast and Rhyme, you will find that Maro's show was different.
Okay.
Yes.
And of course, different energy, different vibe. So we're going to leave Maro here to just perform for us 1 or 2 songs as he leads us into the weekend, so that you, our dear viewer, can remember some memories and get to know that the R&B Chabazinga is in the land, and he's producing music, and he's coming back bigger and better. Oh, he's already bigger and better with Maro the Great.
Oh, yeah.
Kigambo kuzetolinga chiulikika ng'ekintiisa bwe mba nzekka. Naye bw'otuuka mmala nenneerabira buli ekintiisa. Bino bitunyiiga ne tucyankalana ne tudiŋŋana yeno laba ennyuma. Era bwekula ne tufaanagana. Bino byenkusobya nenneegaana nkikola lwakutya okukusubwa ntya. Bwe nkutunuulira mpima nga teri mulala. Kino emyaka egyange gye nnina, kyentandika kiri bwe kityo. Ku mutima wano omulungi olinamu ekifo. Twagala nnyo 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 nnyo. Nze nkwagala nnyo nnyo nnyo. Bewagana n'abatya ku mama ne tata, nje wakulira ne gyoba nsookerewa. Sendaba nsonga nnyo, ono mwana mwampa nnyo, nsiimye nnyo mwebale. Zino ensonga za mutima nuŋŋamya bwe mbula, manya eno labusuwa kuba omuzannyi makyuwa, ne bweribeera enkuba buli mpita ndi kukima, ndireeta bw'oli ntuma. Nnyo nnyo nze nkwagala nnyo nnyo nnyo, nze nkwagala nnyo nnyo nnyo, nkwagala nnyo nnyo nnyo. Hey. Today and then again. Today and then again. Today and then again. Yeah, again and again. Again and again. Yeah, yeah. Today and then again. Today and then again. Today and then again. Today and then again and again. Again and again. Again and again. Maro, Maro, rising star. Hey, hey. I wanna make the people jump to the ceiling. I wanna be the one to keep them returning. Make them read the news and watch me on TV. Just to know me more and talk much about me. People dance like they don't want to leave. Cause I can't stop bringing the brave. Jumping like a star. I don't want security touching my fans, yeah. Really interviewed, yeah. And then I say, I tell and say, I'm not a star, not a star. I'm just a rising star, yeah. I'm not a star, I'm just a rising star, no. I'm not a star, I'm just a rising star, yeah. I'm not a star, I'm just a rising star, yeah. And when I step to get my R&B award, maybe 2 or 3 or what got decided. Paparazzi taking pics of me smiling. To tell the truth, my smiling ain't gonna be plastic. People screaming, daddy yelling, that's my boy. Just start imagine how the day would end. Nangenja wana puna bagamba. Maro yacha alinga chito. No, I cannot take a breath until I got my dream come true. Living like a star, that's all I want. That's all I need, that's all I'm dreaming of. No, I cannot take a breath until I got my dream come true. That's all I need, that's all I want, that's all I'm dreaming of. I'm not a star, yeah. Till I shine, I'm not a star, I'm just a rising star, yeah. I'm not a star, I'm just a rising star, no. I'm not a star, I'm just a rising star. Ngani nabagamba, maro yacha alinga chito. Ngani nabakaba, maro yacha alinga chito. Ngani nabankabira. No, and I wish, mommy, you were around to see this moment when your boy become a mentor of his own. You wanna shine now. I see you. You wanna shine, yeah. I'm not a star, I'm just a rising star now. I'm not a star, I'm just a rising star, yeah. I'm not a star, I'm just a rising star, yeah.
Sasa ukuba album.
Kusumululo wanyechinuma omanyiwe sula. Omanyokwe nenya omanyokunetondera omanyokusonyiwa. Kuzijukiza omanyokunerabiza omanyokundabirira. Omanyokunyonyogera omanyinokusesasesa mazokukwetegereza obulungi bwobunesimisa obulipusa obulungi bwobukisinga oliwo omuŋanku waginga njagala kukwesigaliza nze maze okulumizibwa ogenda kunkubagiza Maro, yeah. If you touch my love, I take your life, I swear. If you take my love, I take your life, I swear. Ono mazo kumwetegereza ikala mutwale sawa ya kumwesigaliza mazo kumwetegereza mazo yeah chino juri ko chikuru. You're my bride, I'm your groom. In my heart you have room and no rendering. I don't go to get his eye.
The album.
She made up her mind. She truly says she wants to go. Neloyale simpapula nsaininge ibanga lya maza nfumbira nfumbira n'obwongo ensigo zinali ngasiga azikungula lwaleero netonze byonna biganya yagala ntikole ntya mikwano gye ne looya tebaliwo ng'asalawo twewase nkoze ebibi nkoze ebirungi nsonyiwa nkoze ebirungi bingi baby era oyagala nkaabe bwe bw'opima pima ebirungi bizitowa kyenda gwe bw'opima pima ebirungi bizitowa kyenda it's okay the way you want is how it's gonna be kankuleke omulungi owange tannazaalibwa ate it is okay bw'obanga tukwatako mubbi yajja nakabeera akyaleserole sebo entuuyo zange oyo mubbi yajja nakabeera akyaleserole entuuyo zange nze sirina kyennina empale mwendi gyembala eyalina ng'amaka kati kubbala kwensula tewali kyalina yalina mu busabatu bwa bbulu nga nkaabira maziga bwati golaba ennaku emuluma bu maama yafa ne taata yafa esinjirimu nga bwe ndi nazomba mata omwana yanywa naye yandeka ni masikini eyali talina yadde sikati yandabisizza obubi bwe nti ewange yajja kuyiga kkubo mwana bira bubbi yajja nagabeera bakyaletalole entuuyo zange oyo mubbi yajja nagabeera bakyaleserole entuuyo zange.
Okay.
Njagala bidambula menyeka binyumirwa kumanya nga njagala ebunjogera ebiba tebisesa binyumirwa ono mwana njagala anjagala nnyo nange mwagala abaliwo mwaliwo kajonno yaliwo abaliko mwaliko kajonno yaliko Sugar cane has sugar na yeta kufanana mwena mulina mu sugar batufika munana undaga bingi nayo eriyo byesalaba oli mulungi nnyo ntadde ku musalaba bangi bakwefasa bajja kuntama ndayira walayi nja kugatematema kuba omwana njagala bentambula menyeka binyumirwa okumanya nga njagala ebwenjogera ebiba tebisesa binyumirwa ono mwana njagala anjagala nnyo nange mwagala abaliwo mwaliwo katono yaliwo abaliko mwaliko katono yaliko my girl you beautiful like a berry bali kama bega baby olimberi okuva leero ebikunta we sharing problems on we be sharing kaliwa kachiya kakunde sovene londi I love you now and I will always love you only baby you're the mbagaba zisonda babire kembi sobola ane muni Zanzibar yadebere Dubai sobola kuko mwana njagala bentambula menyeka binyumirwa okumanya nga njagala wenjogera ebiba tebisesa binyumirwa ono mwana njagala anjagala nnyo nange mwagala abaliwo mwaliwo katono yaliwo abaliko mwaliko katono yaliko Zuli Towns.
Hey. Yeah. Thank you.
This morning, this girl I'm dreaming of. Nano sanga, yeah. Ono mwana nandidi, ebi no nanabidi, anambe ya vida. Atambula lunya, jimanyi banji balunya, zena yate yanzita. Mubiroto byefuna, no tango kunyagana. Ngakangenzalira temanyi byanjogera njagala kwongera naye nkatya tintakakambonye temanyi byanjogera njagala kwongera naye nkatya tintakakambonye kalyoti kambonye mulido kaswamiranga walaye lero kambonye Kamboine, Mbaire Kaswamiranga hala Orati Kamboine. Jenja, Zenchimani ni movie media. Jenja, Zenchimani Rimo Konzinga. I know you're beautiful by far. Never chalama no makufa. Nisaba onyambe. Hey, bakakwa jenda Kambone. Nimuchimani obulumba bunuma ya wandinambye wagana zena nanya abandi naliza temanyi byanjogera njagala kwongera naye nkatya tintakakambonye temanyi byanjogera njagala kwongera naye nkatya tintakakambonye Kalyoti Kamboine, Mulido Kaswamiranga walaye lero Kamboine. Kalyoti Kamboine, Mbaire Kaswamiranga hala Orati Kamboine.
Of the day on UBC.
One-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwa.
A weekly face-to-face conversation focusing on accountability, inspiration, information, and sensitization of the public from the various sources such as inspirational profiles.
Having disability is not inability.
Every Friday 9 p.m. it's one-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwa.
Don't you see anywhere that you would give a credit in the fight against COVID?
My role as the owner of the country is not to, be preoccupied by giving credit to my servant.
We have said that if we are to talk to General Museveni, there must be certain conditions in place.
Is it true that you paid 5 million shillings to MPs that voted for?
Was brought to you by.
I'll call you every day, yeah, yo, baby,
You can now get all the Chibuzi out with MTN voice bundles. Call all networks. Kubei Dondoro. Buy a 25-minute voice bundle for only 1,000 or buy any daily voice bundle of your choice. Dial *1 100 *21# and select daily or use the My MTN app. When we talk together, we are unstoppable.
Join us on Sunday, January 26, 2025, as Uganda celebrates the 39th anniversary of NRM Liberation Day. This momentous occasion marks the day when the National Resistance Army or Movement, NRMA, took over power, led by President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. The celebrations will take place in Mubende District at Mubende Teachers College grounds under the theme 39 years of NRMA, salutations for those who re-sanctified our homeland. Don't miss the live broadcast on UBC TV as we honor the sacrifices and achievements of the NRMA, a day to reflect on Uganda's journey towards peace, stability and prosperity. Tune in on January 26, 2025 and be part of this historic celebration.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda.
Well, it's Friday, and what do? We recommend the movies that you can enjoy over the weekend. My name is Olive Monica Najima. Welcome aboard. Let's look at the movies that we've got for you this week. Also, it's important to note that the Oscar nominations are out, and I'll be sharing some of those that have been nominated. But let's first look at our movies today. Now, the first movie for the day is Back in Action, which is a 2025 American action comedy film directed by Seth Godin from a script he wrote with Brendan O'Brien. Now, the movie follows CIA NOC operatives Matt and his pregnant fiancée Emily, who are tasked by their superior and friend Chuck to obtain the key. It is called the Industrial Control Systems ICS, a device that can control any electronic system and a potent asset. They must get it from Polish KGB agent turned terrorist Baltazar Go during his children's grandiose birthday party. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Come after you and your kids.
Dad, can we please get something to eat?
You're look right up here. You guys run in, grab some snacks, right? In and out. Bring my change back. And some M&Ms.
Did you see what we just did?
15 years ago, me and your mom were non-official cover operatives for the CIA.
But we went off the grid to start a family.
Can you beat up all the dads in my school?
I could beat them all up, just not at the same time.
When your enemies find out that you're alive, they're gonna come after you and your kids.
Find them.
Hello, Mother.
We've been compromised.
We're gonna fix all that.
Take a look in the mirror, say what's up.
I can't believe they were spies. No way. They're in a pickleball league. They make their own sourdough. Ew.
That was insane.
But was it like a good insane or a bad insane? Right. I was just checking.
Wow, interesting. Now, it's also interesting that Cameron Diaz has been out of the movie industry for the last 10 years. She just got back in action, just like the movie itself, and it is Jamie Foxx that sold her onto the idea of working on another movie. Now, the cast of this movie is Jamie Foxx as Matt, Emily's husband, who is a former CIA operative, Cameron Diaz as Emily, Matt's wife, who is a former CIA operative, McKenna Roberts as Alice, Emily and Matt's teenage daughter, and Rylan Jackson as Leo, Emily and Matt's son, and Kyle Chandler as Chuck, an old friend of Emily and Matt. Now, the movie was released, and you can find it on streaming channels. Now, it was released on 15th November 2024, so you can find it on Netflix. Now, the second movie for our recommendation is Ad Vitam, which is a 2025 French action film directed by Rodolphe Loga and starring Guillaume Canet, who also co-wrote the film with Loga and David Corona. It was released globally on Netflix on 10th January 2025. Now, the premise is a former gendarme dismissed from his job after a tragic accident, and he gets mixed in a dangerous conspiracy when his pregnant wife is kidnapped. Let's look at the trailer.
On fait quoi alors? On s'embrasse? Je te prends la main? C'est la deuxième fois en 15 jours. Il cherche à quoi?
J'en sais rien.
T'en sais rien. Tu dors plus avec moi. Tu passes tes nuits sur le toit. Pourquoi tu me fais ça? Alors tu m'expliques?
Quelle tristesse. Je te laisse une dernière chance pour régler tout ça. T'as 4 heures, pas une minute de plus.
Je pensais pas qu'ils iraient jusque-là. Et je crois que t'as encore rien vu, mon pote.
Tu me donnes ce qu'on cherche, ou on continue.
Va falloir que tu cherches un peu plus.
Je comprends pas. Tu t'accroches à quoi? T'en fais pas de cet enfant? Cette petite fille, tranquille? Il y a des fois où il faut savoir le lâcher.
Well, the movie stars Guillaume Canet as Frank Lazareff and Stefan Kailad as Leo, among others. It was released on 10th January 2025. You can find it on Netflix. Now, the third movie we're sharing today is Flight Risk, which is a 2025 American action thriller film co-produced and directed by the man himself, Mel Gibson, and written by Jared Rosenberg. And looking at the plot, it is a U.S. Marshal who escorts a government witness to a trial after he is accused of getting involved with a mob boss, only to discover that the pilot who is transporting them is also a hitman that had been sent to assassinate the informant. After they subdue him, they are forced to fly together after discovering that there are others attempting to eliminate them. Let's look at the trailer.
I can open a snack bar. I never flew U.S. Marshal before. Hope you like flying. Beautiful day for it. Deputy Harris, hope you like flying. Beautiful day for it. I never flew U.S. Marshal before. Why is he all chained up?
I have to get him to New York so we can testify against the Moretti crime family.
Okay, hey, you're the boss.
I can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm dancing, nervous, and I can't relax.
Is it always this bumpy?
You know, a number of passengers have left their lunch up here. I can open a snack bar.
Can't sleep, 'cause my bed's on fire.
Your neck okay? You got a scratch there.
Ah, maintenance. Occupational hazard.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm a real life psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Well, if you've watched Hacksaw Ridge, Braveheart, you know that this is a good movie. Now, it stars Mark Wahlberg as Darrell Booth, a hitman and a pilot, Michelle Dockery as Madeline Harris, a deputy U.S. Marshal, and Topher Grace as Winston, an informant. The movie was released on 18th October 2024, so you can find it, and that is it. But looking at entertainment news, we have the case that is ongoing. Basically, there are suits and countersuits between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively. So who is suing whom? A breakdown. It ends with us, the 2024 romantic drama starring Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, may be one of the most litigious films in recent history, based on the Colleen Hoover novel of the same name. It Ends With Us was an immediate box office hit, earning $50 million in the US and Canada in its opening weekend. Ultimately, It Ends With Us would gross more than $350 million worldwide on an estimated budget of $25 million. But beneath its commercial success brewed a battle that would soon turn ugly. In December, Lively filed a complaint against Baldoni for sexual harassment and retaliation, and within days sued him, alleging that she suffered emotional distress from her co-star and director, who she says sought to malign her character via online campaign allegedly coordinated with his publicity team. Now, now Baldoni himself sued the New York Times and has also sued Lively herself. There is lots of money involved, and we were waiting to see who is going to win this case, but many people are saying it's giving Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. So we'll wait and see how this ends. But now, looking at the Oscar nominations, we are out of time, so I won't share many, but we have Best Picture, and the movies we are looking at, Anora, Wicked, Conclave, Emilia Perez, Dune Part 2, The Brutalist, and The Substance, among others. Well, with that, we come to the end of our movie recommendations. I'll be back here on Friday to share the same. Enjoy the weekend, and from me and the team, have a good weekend.
Join us on Sunday, January 26, 2025, as Uganda celebrates the 39th anniversary of NRM Liberation Day. This momentous occasion marks the day when the National Resistance Army or Movement, NRMA, took over power, led by President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. The celebrations will take place in Mubende District at Mubende Teachers College grounds under the theme 39 Years of NRMA, Salutations for those who re-sanctified our homeland. Don't miss the live broadcast on UBC TV as we honor the sacrifices and achievements of the NRMA, a day to reflect on Uganda's journey towards peace, stability and prosperity. Tune in on January 26, 2025 and be part of this historic celebration.
Pick of the day on UBC.
One-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwa.
A weekly face-to-face conversation focusing on accountability, inspiration, information, and sensitization of the public from the various sources, such as inspirational profiles.
Having a disability is not inability.
Every Friday, 9 p.m., it's one-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwa.
Don't you see anywhere that you would give a credit in the fight against COVID?
My role as the owner of the country is not to, be preoccupied by giving credit to my servant.
We have said that if we are to talk to